Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Potion Permit. We should be jumping right back in where we were last time, which is primarily taking a look around for opportunities to upgrade the blacksmith. I think we determined last episode... Oh, and we've got an alarm. Let's head over to the clinic right now. This may wind up being one of the shorter episodes that we do of this. I'm always worried that people will mistake that as a lack of interest. It is in fact just a lack of time. This has been a particularly busy weekend, and we will do what we can to make progress in the time that we have. So Derek's right palm feels weird, which would be on my left. There we go. Oh, so I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to go a little bit slower if I'm going to be making mistakes this morning. This is also one of our morning streams, which doesn't excuse messing up a Simon game that is that straightforward. Popping aid. Oh, God. Blisters. Okay. Let's get that solved. I don't think any of the maladies that we've heard about feel good, but blisters can be extremely painful, so... not liquid fertilizer yet. We wanted popping aid. Alright, some of this stuff should be pretty straightforward, but let's aim at the components that we have a lot of. Like, that fills up a good amount of space. And if we had an up and down version of that, yeah, look at that. So now I'd only need 3 1-dots, and the question, I suppose, is do we want to have a 1-dot? I could also use one of those, but I've only got one of those. So we've got those 15s. Do I have any other? Yeah, I don't want to use that one. 38 of these? Sure. Yeah. No, let's put in this sap. It'll be the binding agent that holds the whole liquid together. Here we go. Yeah, I'd say priorities for today: earn money, make friendships, figure out how to upgrade the smithy in sort of reverse order. Let's go ahead and slather that popping aid right on there. My day-to-day life would be improved by having that animation play anytime I accomplish something. Alright, so Derek's gonna take it easy before going back out on patrol. Okay, so that took the first hour of the day. We have... Okay, so I do want to get some more sweet-tasting sap, and I think that comes off the trees in the glacier biome. Gold, nuggets, and timber fruit also does, and then we're still trying to get the... Let's really try to get that white meat before we wrap up. And the liquid fertilizer, I want to say that I can't do yet. So here's what we're going to do. I want to check the community board. And this is the closest one I know of, or the easiest to get to. Okay. We're planning on fixing some of our blacksmithing equipment. If anyone's willing to donate materials, please visit us Monday through Sunday, 10 to 8. So that's all week long. Monday to Sunday. Yeah. Wouldn't it be just easier if they said any day? And then let's talk to her. Flowers are simply gorgeous. So we do not have a very high friendship with her, and I just gave a gift to the... What's it called person? Mailbox person. The person who works at the mailroom. So I don't feel as much pressure to give a second gift to that person. I do want to try to find people that are lowest on the bar. Door is locked until what time? 800? Yeah, I don't want to just stand here. Not when we've got so many things to do. So do I want to head out to the... I could fish... Let's fish a little bit, and then we'll head out to the glacier after we stop in at Town Hall. I don't know why I'm mixing things up, but I guess today what I want to do is... Well, wait, what the hell am I waiting to do with him? Did we not make friends with him? No. I thought that we had helped him with Kips, and that was his, like, friendship. It couldn't have been Kips's friendship, was it? I thought we... Am I misremembering this? I know I'm not misremembering it. This is going to be a treasure chest, but I'm good with it. Fuck. Not that good with it. And now it's 8 a.m. I'll tell you what else. I might go buy some worms, because I did not actually look to see how many that I had. But I've got to have in double digits, right? Okay, we're eking up towards him. And the mail carrier is probably out. I'm not going to do any work right now. Okay, so... Well, hold on. Mayor Meyer might be there as well. This is now just wasting ticks of the clock. I should have done this first. Yeah, I don't talk to him very often. Outside of official business. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I've really gotta start getting, like, gifts for him. Okay, we've done that. Talk to this pissant. And then you... Nope. Laura. Why are cats so cute? That's a good question. Okay, so let's go... So here, yeah, we're looking for a couple different things, which I think are mostly kill monsters, chop trees, get materials, explore. I may have... Oh, you know where we didn't go, though? The cave. So, hold on. We want to get a couple things for sure. I want to get these things right here. So let's go get our rainbow sprouts. Oh, hello to Solid Chrome Hickey and Borlak. It is great to see you guys. Yesterday, there was no time to stream, so I'm glad that you guys are here today. I was explaining earlier that this might wind up being a little bit of a later episode, shorter episode, because it's been a very, very busy weekend. But we've gotten a lot of stuff done, and at least one of them is a project for the channel that's coming up, hopefully within the next, say, about week or so. I do not want to chop this tree. I want trees up in the glacier biome. Now, was there anything else? There was like another special thing that I wanted, I thought. Oh, yeah, the corpse flowers. So let's get a couple. I want to get some more of this lavender. I don't know why in my head this lavender. I feel like we use the lavender in a lot of potions. It just has a very convenient and useful shape. Oh, hold on. I should probably go get some mushrooms pretty soon, too, as well. Oh, shit. No, I don't want any food. Yeah, hold on. Suddenly we have the least realistic dog in the world. Whoever designed this game has not met a dog, apparently. There is no such thing as, hey, would you like some food? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I wasn't going to chop any trees down here, but if some jackass, savage Maine guy wants to make a thing of it. Oh, didn't I want some more of these armadillo husks as well? I might as well grab one of these. So now that we've used a third of my stamina on just getting the routine stuff, let's now go... Yeah, I do want the corpse flowers, because again, those are a recent invention. We didn't have access to those before, and there's only 3 a day. There's 3 a day, and it's unlikely that on any given day we'd want to have more than that, but why not stock up now? Yeah, Friday turned out to be a busy day for a lot of people. Samlander was not able to stream his normal game of Baldur's Gate 3, and I think he was just worn down from work. I didn't quite get the explanation because, again, we were very busy here ourselves. And then Patikin was not able to do his stream of Payday 3 because the servers were overloaded. Apparently, like, that was the day that it went live for Okay. That was the day that it went live on Game Pass, and I guess the servers just got completely overwhelmed, and Patikin couldn't get into any games. Oh, balls. So it's hit this dude with the axe, right? Hey, axe boy, come on up here. Stand next to the tree for me. Perfect, thank you. Oh. It is still weird, like darkly funny to me that when you kill one of the bears, one of the alchemical ingredients you take off of them is their paw. Like, they really gloss over the extraction portion of that. Also, can I share something? I do not consider this to be very much of a spoiler because you've either seen it or when it comes up, I don't think that it would come up once. Has there ever, in the history of video, been a better introduction to a character than when Charles Lannister is introduced on, I think his name is Charles Lannister. The actor's name is Charles Dance. The elder Lannister on Game of Thrones is introduced skinning a horse live. Or was it a deer? The thing is, it was a very large mammal, and if this actor, this was either the best prop that I've ever seen, or Charles Dance, the actor, was actually skinning a horse live on camera. Nope, I am not ready to go. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what we'll do then? We'll go to the bathhouse. Speaking of bathhouses, in every television show and every movie I've ever seen, I know people talk about like the introduction of Darth Vader in A New Hope and stuff. I'm telling you, I have never been more struck by like, I need to pay attention to what this man is saying than when they went in and they had a full-on conversation with Charles Dance while he did not pause once in removing the hide from this animal. It was so impressive to me. Hi, Cassandra. Where do I talk to again to have, I need a quick bath. It's gonna take 2 hours. Talk. Oh, it's over here. Sorry, Cassandra, I'm not trying to be in your way. Yes. No, we need full stamina again. Was that second person on the right Rue? Because I'm just saying it would be perfectly fine if they had separate hours for adults and children. Just, when I was growing up, hi, can I please? There we go. When you went to the pool, you jump in and splash around, and then they would blow the whistle, and everybody had to get out because now it was the adults' time, and then the adults would go in and be the most boring people in the whole world. They would just sit there and swim laps. Like, why? I think that we can extend that same thing to the world of public bathhouses, where maybe the parents and the children are in the public bath at different times. It also may not have been Rue. I don't always excel at telling the difference between the different characters. Okay, I'm glad that I did that. Let's... I am never apparently going to remember that those things explode. Okay, hold on. Axe. I think I need to find one of the other colored trees, get one of the other colored saps. At the same time, I also do need the wood. It's not exclusively about the sweet-tasting sap. Oh, God, please, you guys, hold on, stand right together if you would. Yeah, no, continue to buddy up. Yeah, this tree. So I just need to remember where to go for this tree, because I want to make it a point. Yep, yeah, there's our sweet-tasting sap. So I need to remember to come here every day now to get that tree, unless there's more of those trees growing in the cave somehow. Okay, so now we just need some more timber fruit, and those only appear to come off of that exploding guy. Or sorry, the guy who throws off the exploding nuts. Hello to Patikin! Patikin, we were just talking about Payday 3. I think that you were able to get in yesterday, though, weren't you? On Saturday? Boy, we're out late today in the biome. Turns out there's lots of stuff to get, and it takes... That's the other reason we want to upgrade. Upgrading the smithy is going to... It's going to bring with it a whole tier of new activities. One of them is going to be to upgrade our tools, which is why we want to get them as much silver and gold and whatever else they're planning to have us do. I'm going to say that I probably don't have enough stamina to do this guy, but if I run out, then we will have some apple juice. Shit! Oh, God, we got it. Okay. Yeah, I thought he popped back up. Now, if we can close out the day with just a touch of fishing, I feel like that would be... ideal. It's 2100. Yes, we might stop in at the tavern, have a quick chat with anybody we missed. Yorn, Monique, or whatever her name is. Oh, they're closed? Oh, I'm at the town hall. Okay, we'll just breeze right past the town hall, because I need fish a little bit more than I need. Right. Actually, I wanted to practice fishing at the level 2 place. I want to see if we ever get white meat from this place, because I want to say that we don't. Which somehow seems absurd, given the fact that, you know, we still get wood and stone from the later areas in, you know, out in the wilderness. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to relax. Come on. There we go. I feel like the first fish of every stream gets away because I forget that when the symbol goes away, you still have to wait for the I'm worn out symbol to come up. The emote. Okay, so we got a sturgeon, and... So yeah, see, pink meat. Like, I'm gonna need pink meat for something else, but I have not seen white meat come out of the level 2 place. Speaking of fishing, you guys, before this stream ends, can we go take a look at a particular moment on Mia's stream? We'll do that at the end. We don't have to have it in this VOD, but... Mia has recently started playing a fishing game, and I think that episode 2 will actually be today, and there's this one moment, maybe it's just for me, but I enjoy it. I don't think anybody else will find it nearly as entertaining as I do, and yet I find it very entertaining. What the hell determines whether a fish gives off pink or white meat? Is it like, besides the color of the meat? Like, how do you know? A blue marlin. It's a brand new fish. And it's pink meat. Yeah. So, I'm going to say we have to get the white meat from the other fishing place. I'm further going to say it's midnight. So, rather than pushing it, let's get a good night's sleep. We'll wake up tomorrow. Darren or Derek or whoever will be out of the clinic. Maybe we'll get a new person. Someone was asking IRL. Well, I mean, I guess. I think in the game it is which pier you're fishing from. I really do think it's that simple. I wanted to test the level 2 fishing place to make sure that I wasn't overthinking it. Left foot feels weird, right foot feels weird. Have you been stepping on Legos? Alright, we're going to do these one at a time. And hello to Salamander, by the way. Salamander, we were talking a bit ago about how unsettled the weekend has been for streaming. That you were not able to do your normally scheduled Friday stream. Patikin was not able to do his Friday stream. I was otherwise occupied and then not able to do any streams yesterday. And then Chivalry stream went down prematurely because they had like an transformer, like an electrical transformer explode. IRL, fish are white or pink for similar reasons why chicken breast meat is white and thigh meat is dark. It's the type of muscle fibers. So I think that she has blisters on both feet. So our prescription is some popping aid followed by better shoes. Get some moleskin inserts in there. So yep, we need 2 of these. Well, I've got a lot of this, so can I do that? And then if we could get an L hook going the other way. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I borderline just want to have another one of those like that, and then we'll have this sap. I'm going through the sap quickly, but that's okay. I might save this recipe and just crank it out a second time real quick. If it lets me. Nope, I need to do it twice more. That's okay. Let's see if we can bake it. And then it was this part here. Yeah, so I got a bunch of those. And, yeah, there we go. That's a slightly different recipe. Got it. Okay. 1 popping aid to go. Well, 2 popping aids to go. Yeah, she's a waitress, isn't she? Like at the bar. She's probably on her feet all the time. For whatever reason, I don't know why this is one of those moments in cinema that reminds me, but at the very beginning of the Vin Diesel movie Triple X, there's a thing where he realizes that he's being like tricked by the CIA or something, whatever agency he turns up working for. He realizes that they're tricking him because he's in a diner, but the waitress is wearing high heels. And he says, yeah, there's no way that a diner waitress would be in heels for an 8 to 10 hour shift at a place like this. You'd break your ankles. And that's how he works out the ruse. Again, one of those things that I don't know why that suddenly comes to mind. Should we get some mushrooms? I kind of want to get some because we know Oliver's going to want some. Also, it doesn't hurt to have some of these daisies. Alright, let me just double check here. There is another mushroom, but we can go here. I feel like that takes a little bit off the trip. Yeah, and these guys, the walking mushroom guys there, they drop the popping spores. Yeah, those that I just used a bunch of. Anytime I suddenly use a bunch of stuff, I usually want to go get some more. That last mushroom's kind of far away, so we're gonna cut a little bit off of our trip, and then I want to go get the corpse flowers, and then we're gonna go get that tree. The tree we want to get every day. What am I up to for white meat? I'm like at like 18 or 19, I thought, as of the last episode. Okay, now we're gonna go up here. Oh, and the seed popper. That, honest to God, just seems like a Pokemon to me. This guy up here. And this. Okay, I think that was actually everything that we needed for that quest. And I'm not going to be shy about putting, turning that one in a little early. Okay, we need that tree twice more. And specifically, we need that tree to give us the sap twice more. Now, do you think I can bait these 2 gold beetles into being next to each other? Hey, come up here. Come here. Come on. You guys come stand together. Work as a team. You can take me. Come on. Yeah. Everybody just stay right there. Okay. Well, we got in a couple licks. It probably wasn't worth the time, but it saved a little bit of stamina. Oh, hold on, Oliver. Oh, wait, Oliver? I will feed you in a second, buddy. Okay. Poor Oliver was like, I should have taken that food yesterday. Okay, come here and be petted. Now, before we leave, let's grab any stone or other wood that we can, because I'm not saving the stamina for anything right now. And as far as I can tell, the bathhouse, it takes 2 hours, but it fills you completely up on stamina. I am going to break this, even if it takes an apple juice. Yeah, perfect. And there is one more snowberry up there. Yeah, and another one there, now that I look at it. And another one right there. Okay. So, snowberry is not as rare as I thought it was. Let's go to... Well, let's go here, and then let's figure out where the resources are supposed to go. This one here. Nope. This one here. To Rainer. Rainer works... He works at the Balkan build, doesn't he? Yeah, carpenter. Oh, and he's romanceable, apparently. Wait, I never noticed this before. Who else is romanceable? She's romanceable, but she's sick. Leano's romanceable. Really? Zhao? I wouldn't think that Zhao would be, like, very, emotionally open. Oh, that's who it was. Okay, it wasn't... No, it... Wait, how old is Rue? I guess Rue is a young adult then if she's romanceable. I sure as shit hope so. I sort of took her to be rather younger. Yeah, that seems weird to me. Where there's not going to be a romance with Rue. And then everybody else is married off. Okay. Think for a second. So, we want to go to Rainer. Have I been misreading the situation on Rue? I really felt like Rue was, like, mid-teens at the oldest. No, that's the Balkan build. I also generally want to stay out of the world of speculating about the precise age. Wait, I have a gift. The precise age of children. That always seems a little bit weird to me. It hadn't occurred to me prior to seeing the romanceable tag that she was not slightly older than Russo and the girl that Russo hangs out with. Please tell me this place is not closed today. And you know it will be, too. Closed on closed on Tuesdays, because of course it would be. That's okay. We've got plenty of other stuff to occupy us, namely with the fish. However many fish we need, we should be able to get them today. But yeah, Samolander, whatever it was that sort of took you away from streaming on Friday, I hope it went well. I hope you got some rest and are feeling better. I did see in yesterday's stream you were talking about being extremely tired. I certainly know what that feels like. For me, the weekend has been mostly marked by busy, but yeah, today overslept a little bit beyond what I had intended. Sardines are worth white meat, aren't they? And that is... Wait, how many do I need? I don't have 20, do I? Because it didn't give me an update. Deliver 20. Maybe I have the 20. Let's go check. Because if nothing else, I'll get some more level 2 worms, super worms. Oh, hi, everybody. Here's Rainer. Cutting wood is very tiring. Here you go. You've got what I need? Oh, what's this guy's voice? I don't know. Good. Let's go to my workshop then. Yep, I can certainly make a key for this cabinet. Oh, right. Why did you need gold for this? But I'll need some time to do it. How about I give you a shout tomorrow when I'm done with it? Uh-huh. Okay, you can talk to Osmond while we're here. Okay. Now let's go talk to Leano. That was fortuitous that Rainer was right there, because that now we get to do it tomorrow instead of the day after when he was at his place. Let's talk to you. Yeah, look at that. We got 20. I guess I forgot that we did that last episode. Got something to show me. Let's have a look. Well, blow me down. I never thought a chemist would take to fishing like that. Don't be so humble. It was quite the catch. You might even be as good as me now that I've only got one hand left. Does she? Oh, she's got a hook for hand. I never noticed. Oh, I lost it during a fierce battle. There was once a paradise overflowing with treasure to the north. So many ships set sail for this paradise to try to claim their share. Me crew and I were fighting for one such treasure. During the battle, I was protecting one of me crewmates when someone chopped me hand clean off. It was in the heat of battle and... well, now all I've got is this. We didn't win the day, but hey, it's a golden memory. Ha ha ha! How was me story? You gripped by me tale of daring do? My character's bummed out. Don't worry about it, it's just me hand. They didn't manage to take me pirate's heart. Ha 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 ha! They're made of sterner stuff. Okay, level up. I may have already talked to her, but we're going to go back in just in case. And I'm going to check my... well, I didn't talk to Osmond either. I'm going to check my supply of super worms. Shop. I do not know how many I have. I'm going to need more. Let's just grab 10 right now. Okay. So we've done the fishing. So here's my options. I can go recharge my stamina and go like explore the cave. That's probably the best idea that I have right now. Let's check the community board because it's like early afternoon, I want to say. Mid-afternoon. Monday to Sunday at 10. Okay, let's go to Hearts and Sparks. 14:30 to 21:30. The bridge near the tailor shop. I'm very near the tailor shop right now. Tailor shop's right there. Hey, Angel, over here. Good timing. Could you please look after Kips for a while? I have something to do. Uh-huh. Kips, stay with Angel. Be a good girl, okay? Kips is like a community cat, though, isn't she? Like, she just sort of mills around town and does what she wants. Just hang out there. Go get the bird, but don't jump in the lake. or the river.
This town is wonderful, isn't it? I have to agree, Meyer. To think that you, Zeke, a famous merchant in the capital, decided to live like this in my town. Now, the real surprise is that you became the mayor. How did that happen? Are you still collecting antiques by any chance? Nah, I gave that up. Besides, I'm just a poor old man, you see.
Kips has determined the secret of Zeke.
Oh, ho, ho, look who's here. Did my little Kips come to pick me up then? Well, if you'll excuse me, let's talk again soon, Zeke. Anytime, my friend. Please consider my proposal. Meyer, I thought we had a deal. Was Kips a good girl? Thanks for that, Angel.
Angel has no reaction. Without further information, I would kind of assume that the proposal is... Okay. This is new. That the proposal is, can we set you up in something like a house and not like a cardboard shack that sort of represents urban blight?
Hi, you! Yeah, you! Look. None of our stock will touch their feed. It's crawling with bloody maggots. Help me get rid of these maggots, will ya? What? They're not ordinary. They're not ordinary maggots. How can you tell from 45 feet away? Just me luck. Our sheep won't produce good quality wool like this. Grumble, grumble. Is there anything you can do?
This is... My character really isn't even pretending to do an adequate inspection of the feed.
You want to do some research? Good. You do whatever you need to.
Research a maggot remover. I would honestly think that the best maggot remover would be remove the feed, bleach it down, put in new feed. Okay, so, sorry, there was one other thing that I wanted to go do, and I think it was go to the Hearts and Sparks, I'm pretty sure, unless we've already missed the window.
We really need to repair our blacksmithing equipment to keep producing high-quality stuff. Could you ask Forrest to get the materials sooner?
No. I tried, but he said he didn't have time. I'll definitely need a helping hand to speed things up. Oh, hey, Angel. You need anything? If not, maybe you could help us instead. Ugh. You seriously want to get Angel involved? Well, this is important for everyone, and will eventually benefit Angel too. So we need supplies to repair our old blacksmithing equipment with. With it, we might be able to help craft even finer objects. It'll also let us upgrade your tools yet again. Sound good to you, right? Yes, it does. Great. Come find me once you've collected them. Gold nuggets. So, hey, I can go get some gold nuggets. We know where that is. And I definitely need to upgrade the tools. So that'll be sort of like a priority, I would say. Not that I was, like, shirking on getting the gold. Okay, I don't think we talked to Russo today. Boy, that is distracting about Rue. If you had asked me who are the adults and who are the kids, Rue would have fallen into the first category. No, the second category. She's a kid in my head. Like, it just did not occur to me that she was the same age as a lot of the other adults here, or similar. So, given the time right now, we already went in, we got a bunch of materials. If I go in and do the bathhouse and it goes forward 2 hours, I feel like we're just gonna go, like, lose a lot of time, right? Yep, no available news. So let's spend 2 hours. Oh, hey, Zhao. We are almost at level 2 with him. Yeah, let's work. Get a little bit of extra money, because you know you're gonna need it to upgrade the tools. Also, Samliner had said that he was tired yesterday because he was driving all day on Friday. I also know what that's like. Actually, this Thursday, I've got a long sort of like road trip coming up. I'm going to be on the road for several hours. So I don't know that we can do the Cold Bloom until we can upgrade the Cauldron again. Let's stop by the tavern. I feel like once the sun sets, this is the happening place was going to be the end of that sentence, where people definitely hang out. You go say hello to what's-her-face down in the basement. Although she also has a day off. It's just not today. We already talked to Opal Heart. Oh, no, I think we talked to everybody here earlier today. Let me just double-check. Osmond was earlier today, wasn't he? Otmar, whatever. Yes, he was. Okay. It is 1900. I'm going to say that absent other needs, let's go level 2 fishing, because just like we needed a bunch of white meat, if nothing else, we need to level up the fishing skill. I would pay the mayor to put in like a little staircase right there, so we don't have to walk all the way up and around. I will foot the bill, Mayor Meyer. Yeah, we're gonna, in a game like this, we're gonna need to hit level 3 fishing at some point, so why not work on it a little bit whenever we have the opportunity? Yeah, since the last stream, oh gosh, the other thing, shit. You guys have seen, I try to feather it a little bit when they're fighting so that they don't just like swim straight away, but that time I got a little too aggressive with it. Okay. Since the last episode, haven't seen too many new things on TV or anything like that. Like I said, it's been a busy few days. But the thing that had just occurred to me when the line had snapped is one of the other games we're playing right now is Horizon Forbidden West. It's been almost a week since the last episode, and that's just the way the schedule broke down. A squid. Oh my god, you guys, the squid also had white meat in it. However, it looked like it only had 1 white meat. It wasn't like I got 3 off of it. Because that's been the way that the wood and stone has worked in the second zone. You chop down the tree, but you get a lot more It takes you a little bit longer to chop down the tree, but you get substantially more wood from the tree. Ditto goes for the stone. Oh, the other reason that I was looking forward to Salamander playing some Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday is that they just released like their third major patch, which, among other things, allowed for the customization of characters after... I have time for one more fish. After the game starts. If you are watching this in a VOD... Really? No takers, huh? When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, you could customize your character at the beginning of the game, but then that was set, and you could never make any changes again after that. They just released a Magic Mirror patch, which adds an item in the game that you can walk up to and then re-customize your character if you want. There are certain restrictions for the origin characters. You're not allowed to change their hair. And I think that you might be a little bit restricted on some of the other customizations as well with them specifically. And I want to say that you can't change your race or your voice options. I'm trying to think that there are some restrictions. Probably for story continuity, but other than that, yeah, no, we're gonna go. I've got a short amount of time to jump into bed, and I think it's plenty of time. I just don't want to collapse. If we fish, we definitely collapse. I don't know what the research option there is. Oh, right, Rainer's gonna stop by. Well, let's research delicate grass. I don't have any memory of what this is. Oh, and there were some other, like, patch fixes and stuff like that, too. So I've researched delicate grass. Was that it? You guys, I have literally no memory of what that was. There was no research option yesterday. I didn't find any delicate grass that I know of, and I don't think we had a conversation about it. It was all about, like, construction upgrades. Hey, I've made a key for the cabinet. Here it is. There you go. Make sure to unlock the cabinet gently so you don't bust the lock, okay? I'll see you around. Okay, so we will do that, but we do also have a medical alert. We can unlock the key in an hour. We can help Russo today. My shoulder feels weird, and my mouth feels weird. I was licking my right shoulder. Honestly, and this is not a criticism, it's just surprise. I'm surprised that Baldur's Gate 3 released without the ability to do post-game start customization. Didn't they... Actually, you know what? I never customized the appearance of my character in Original Sin 2. So, I don't know, because I played as one of the story characters. Alright, he's got one other problem that I forgot to identify earlier. Mouth feels weird. So, I want to avoid the germs. Feels a little bit counterintuitive to me that we're avoiding all of the pathogens to get to the end of diagnosing what the pathogens are. I gotta say, putting a bandage over Russo's mouth that would be a service to the whole community. Okay, so... Yeah, I want to say that we can't do yet. Maggot removal. Oh, right, maybe this is the delicate grass? Let's see what we can do. I hadn't really been thinking of this, but... No. No, I want the other L-hook. Well, if I'm going to spend the acorn on anything... We could put it right there. So we can't do any wind stuff at all. This could go right here. And then all I need is an up and down. which I probably don't have a 4 spot. How many more ingredients? I can have 2 ingredients. We should be able to do this. Yeah, we can do 2 of these. Done. Maggot remover. Let's just be sure not to give this to Russo by mistake. Okay. Liquid fertilizer, I want to say, is... This is the one that I don't think that I have the components necessary. Yeah, especially since I can't use any water. That'd be the 4 square ones. Yeah, I'm gonna say let's move beyond that. Let's grab one of these. Seems kind of convenient. I do not want to use those. We're gonna use one of these saps and then some silver. Okay. Now, he had 2 wounds, though. What was his other issue? What? Guys, I'm gonna have to check him over again. I thought we diagnosed 2 separate things. Or was his mouth just weird because he, like, sucked on a penny or something? Here's a wound cleaner. There is something weird on my mouth. Oh, I guess I already had some cerulean scrub for some reason. Okay. I've had enough of all your potions, but, well, thanks for helping me out. Here's some moon cloves. Okay, so I could now... Cabinet key. Yeah, what time? I feel like it's too early for the police station to be open. So we'll do our normal routine. Let's get some mushrooms for Oliver and some daisies. Kill this dude too. The next mushroom is over there. Where is it? Oh, just south. Okay, let's focus some on the area up here because we haven't been into the cave yet. We might not be able to go into the cave for all I know, but if we can, I would expect there to be more stones for us to open up, and that might lead to more gold ore. And we need like 3 or 4, I forget which. Okay, 1 more sweet-smelling sap. This is a brand new area. Apparently there's a fishing zone here. Advanced fishing rod and hyperworm. Okay, so we can't actually do anything inside the cave, from what I can see. Hello to Haseo! Haseo, thank you very much for the State of Decay 2 stream yesterday. Oh, I should go get some of the snowberries. Yeah, so yesterday Haseo was playing some more State of Decay 2. He does a really good job of making that game look awesome. Okay. The silver... Hold on, no, leave me alone. If you want to fight, come here. Again, come here. I see Oliver is hungry. We'll feed him in a minute. Okay. Oliver, here is the mushroom. I just picked it today. It's delicious. All right. We will probably want some of those tongues that come off of the weird tongue beetles soon. I need to learn what those rocks look like. Like, they don't look like these, do they? Pretty sure those are the silver rocks. I mean, I use silver all the time, but we really need the gold. That's one of the things I'm trying to solve. I'm gonna focus on getting... We know, like, once we get the blacksmith upgraded, I know we're gonna need a lot of wood and stone. Like, that's just how this game works. So if we're gonna spend our last remaining stamina on something, getting the monsters and their, like, alchemical ingredients is helpful, but this is, like, critical. Yeah, I feel like State of Decay 2 would be a really fun thing to get into for October, but I also feel like our October schedule here is pretty... Oh, there is a second one of these guys. Pretty full already. Okay, and I am... Oh, there's a second tree! No, we're getting this, because this could drop the sap that we want right this minute. Let me go here. Shit. And there's another stone here, by the way, that carries the gold. I want food, and I want some apple juice. Oh, whoops, that's honey. One more? Oh, I probably should have had the meat stew. We may yet have a chance, but I didn't realize that we had other stones or trees around that we could grab. That's 3 out of 5 there on that one. So if it drops every time, and I don't know that it does, then we'll be able to get the rest of it tomorrow, just by remembering where the stone is. Perfect. Okay, so that goes to Raynor. I want to say that we probably have time to do it right now, with the only thing being that there are... Wow, I guess everybody's mad at me right now. I don't know what this weird dandelion-looking thing is. Marigold. Oh, and that's new, apparently. I guess I've been down here, but maybe I got distracted by fighting or otherwise ran out of stamina. So let's see if Raynor's about. Raynor works at the Balkan build, so I'm going to go here. Yeah, if I was to guess, I think that... Oh, gosh, what's it called? Here you go. Forbidden West will probably take us through the end of the year, but I do not know how long Shadow Gambit is. And if we have time, I'd like to do some spooky stuff in October. State of Decay 2 might be there, but we'll have to take a look. Hey, you're done with my list? Great, let's go back to my workshop right away. All right, let's do this. Splendid. Isn't it gorgeous? I've always wanted a drafting table like this. Now, I'll be able to work faster and do a higher standard. Come round to my shop sometime and I'll make you something good with it. Unless I've recently walked out, in which case you're on your own. Carpenter upgrade 1. Okay. So, that's done. Now, let's go to Osmond's... Wait, it's at the police station, isn't it? That he has his secret cabinet? The cabinet of his father's shame, or whatever it was called? Hello to No Oats and Wood! Okay, let's talk to him.
You finally got the key? Let's go straight over to the police department.
Sir, have you become distracted on where you are?
There you go.
These are documents about the accident on Glaze Iceberg, the one my father recorded. Have a look. Did you find your clue about what to do now? No. No, the documents aren't my father's. They belonged to the head chemist at the time of the accident. My father recorded all the events those documents relate. He was a hard-working man, a dedicated police officer. But the accident with the chemicals was a human catastrophe. He tried his best to evacuate as many survivors as he could, but he couldn't find his best friend at the time. Lewis. That was his best friend's name. He was the head chemist from the capital, and he was doing field work in Moonbury. The incident made my father into a hero in the eyes of many. But he was haunted by guilt. He blamed himself for failing to save his best friend. And the situation got worse. Moonbury's hatred of the medical association grew stronger. Everyone blamed the failed experiment on Lewis. So my father kept every document, recorded every fact about the accident. He was hoping to clear his best friend's name, but he passed away before it could happen. Yes, indeed! And now you know something about his story. I hope it can be used for the greater good. Glaze Iceberg, Day 61. We managed to find a way to cleanse that weird substance from the soil. The weather has been extreme lately. We've been ordered to stop the expedition and return to the capital. We can't give up here. We've decided to stay till we can cleanse the weird substance from the soil and are ready for the consequences. I remember Oswald coming to the site and warning us about the danger. We promised we would leave immediately if an avalanche occurs. I mean, good luck. If the avalanche starts, you're kind of fucked. He also shared a piece of joyous news. He is expecting a baby boy soon. We will visit his family after this expedition. The clock is ticking. We are nervous about the danger, yet excited about the findings from this expedition. These flowers will make the world a better place. P.S. I left my research paper in the tent. It's an odd note to have taken there at the end. Okay, so he is not worthy of a gift. He's actually very high on, like, relationship right now. But yeah, wood and no oats. I hope that you guys have had a great weekend so far. We need two more gold nuggets. Oh, and we can give the maggot remover. I don't know what time Garrett's up, but seems like a good time. Sorry, we want to go, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, separate and apart from, like, they want to have better wool, the sheep are gonna... sure. How often do I see Kip around town? Why not give the gift to Kip? If Kip likes moon cloves... Cats are very particular. So if Kip likes moon cloves, here you go, and now we're better friends. Hey, is your husband around? Is he gonna yell at me? I brought him some maggot remover. No. No. He's probably not upstairs. But I'm gonna check just to be on the safe side. Okay. It was worth a shot. I feel like the stairs would be difficult for Garrett to navigate, but for all I know, he's got to lift some place that Raynor built him. Hey, Laura. Construction during the day and neighbors arguing at night. So happy for a chill stream. Potion Permit definitely delivers on the chill. This is one of those games where you can make steady progress and otherwise just live your best life. I have no idea where Garrett hangs out. I guess we could check his bio. Grumpy Face is true representation. He's always in a bad mood. Stubborn old man, especially when it comes to his medication. He does process all the information he receives, though it might take him longer than for other people. Higher friendship level required. Did we talk to Raynor? I feel like we probably did. No, we didn't. All right, that helps a little bit. Also, we could go to Town Hall. See if the mail carrier's there. Nope, they're locked up. Okay, is the tailor shop still open? It's kind of late. They left the door unlocked, but otherwise... Okay, so... I'm gonna go, since it's, I guess, kind of late. Oh, hold on. Again, I just don't know if we talked to her. I was about to go to the tavern, but as much as people hang out at the tavern at night, there are some people. And you know what, dude, I never ever see? Hold on. Oh, currently sick. This dude. Victor. Look how low our friendship is with Victor. I don't even know where that dude hangs out ever. Maybe he's up at the beach all the time. The only place I know that he goes is the graveyard, where he sort of like sits alone among the stones and talks to himself. And that's fine. He's just a little bit difficult to get to know. All right, let's go up to the church. I do not know what hours the church holds, but maybe we can catch him or Sister Sorcelia. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oops. I'll tell you what, I don't know what task there is available here. Can I do this? Closed on Wednesdays? No. And look at that, it just happens to be Wednesday. I'm super good at arriving at all of these places during the period in time when no one's there. Okay, that's how I learned that Zeke is sometimes up here on the promontory. No one else is here. Oh, but Oliver's found something. Free worm. What is saying I lost the color in my name, and then maybe things are normal or not. I feel like, Wood, you're currently showing as brown in chat, which is sort of like a dark orange or umber. I'd go with brown. So I think you're usually that color for me. I'd have to double check. Let's go to here. And then we'll either talk with people at the tavern or go fishing. Alright. I don't think we talked with Yorn today. I don't really want to buy anything, though. Yorn. Look at that. Of all people, we're almost up to level 2. Well, we're at level 2 friendship, like level 3 friendship with Yorn. Wouldn't it be funny if he was the first? Like, I feel like I barely even know that guy. And her too, wow. I guess it's because they are in the tavern the most reliably, and the tavern's where I tend to check at night. Alright, I can save 4 seconds off the clock by just teleporting up here. Oh, Osmond. No, we already talked to you. No Oats loves games with friendship meters, but would be worried if they existed in real life. Oh, like a visible bar popped up to let you know when you disappointed somebody? Or whether they like somebody else more? Yeah, I can imagine that would be stress-inducing. I like it when games like this, like when you first meet with someone, it'll be like man with a fishing pole, you know, woman with red shoes, and then once you get to know them, then it's like, oh, her name is Deborah, and it sort of fills that in. I like that better when there's like a description. The second best thing is if it just puts them in as like question mark, question mark, question mark. But I definitely like it when the game remembers that you don't know who this is yet, so you can't address them by name, so you give them some sort of descriptor. Come on. You have to come in now, that's the rule. Alright, we have time for another fish. Oh, what is saying? It's her name paint from TTV? 7TV. Yeah, that I may not see as readily. But I'll say this. I don't know from that, but all the Google services have been really weird this week. Like, load a video on YouTube and the video starts playing, but none of the rest of the interface loads. Type weird. Okay, goldfish. White meat or pink meat? White meat off the goldfish. All right. One more fish. Also, all the fish are... I don't know why I'm casting out so far. I caught something accidentally. It's a very angry something. So while I'm just sort of like reeling this in, I want to say 6 months ago, I was watching some video, it was an interview, it doesn't matter, and one of the interviewers specifically dropped this line about like how, oh, Twitch, and I can't figure out what Twitch is doing, and they're hiring a deer, like they've got a deer, they hired a deer, and I was like, I was like, what is this person talking about? So I went looking, I tried to figure this out, and came up with nothing. And I never brought it up on stream. I never asked my producer. I was just like, well, I can't figure out what this interesting individual is talking about, so I'm just gonna let it go. I don't know what this is. This week, I finally found out what this was about. Apparently, a little bit ago, Twitch hired a person, I don't know in what capacity, but they brought aboard like into like the Twitch company, a person who had a history of doing streams. And please walk with me on this for a second, because I may not have the take that others have. They brought on board somebody who has a history of doing videos and talking about how they like, what is this now? Cold residue. Okay. They like sort of like pretending that they are a deer. And that's their thing. And they like sort of like going out into the yard and walking around and smelling the grass and whatever else. I don't know what deers do, but that's what this person likes. And then there's some videos of this person basically participating in some like ASMR stuff where somebody's like sort of scritching the back of their neck and they're making what they perceive to be deer-like sounds. Okay. That's it. That's the whole story. There's nothing else to it. Twitch hired somebody who enjoys basically thinking about or pretending that they're a deer. Who cares? Like the idea that apparently 5 or 6 months ago, this was a big enough thing that it was like roiling through some sort of disgruntled community of people that 5-6 months ago this person was like complaining, like I couldn't figure out what the hell they were talking about, but it was like they were clearly very mad about it. And I was like, what is this? What controversy have I missed about deer? And it's basically this person who you don't know is now working in some capacity at Twitch, probably doing their job, having regular, ordinary, mundane, boring interactions with their coworkers and doing whatever it is that they do on behalf of Twitch. And then in their off time, when they have absolutely nothing to do with you, they're just living their life and doing their thing. They're not bothering anybody. They're not hurting anybody. They're not annoying anybody. They're not like they haven't talked about like going to their neighbor's yard and like bothering them. They're just doing their thing. Who cares? The idea that anybody anywhere would pay more attention, like, oh, okay, that's cool for that person, I guess. Like, I'm not a deer person. It's not really my thing. It doesn't bother me at all if somebody else is, and it doesn't. I don't know why this would say something about Twitch as a company. What's the argument being made here? Is this person who I'm choosing not to name here, is their argument that Twitch should not hire this person because outside of their work hours, they're doing something that doesn't trouble anybody, doesn't bother anybody? Oh, but that's different from like what somebody else likes, so we should not hire you to do your job at Twitch? What a weird argument to make. What a strange perspective you might have on life if you think that the company should look into everything you've ever posted on social media, and if they find something that isn't even objectionable, just slightly outside the norm, then you should be barred from employment? Is that the argument you're making, sir? It just seems weird. Let people live their lives. If this person wants to be a deer, let them be a deer. What difference does it make to anyone except for that person and maybe the ones closest to them? Who cares? I've unlocked the ability to make white breeze. My character is like advancing and unlocking potions that I don't know anything about. Can we learn something about white breeze? Melt any solid ice crystal. Oh, that came off of Dr. Lewis's recipe. That's what we got from Osman. I'm going to say probably that I can't make this yet, and my attention is better focused on getting the materials. Maxine is saying people hate everything that's not quote unquote normal. Right, and I can test that normal exists. I don't get me wrong. I don't object to like the use of the word because I feel like we all know what is meant by it. But name someone who's 100% normal. Name one person who has nothing about them that separates them apart from everyone else, because that's literally how humanity works. I do not know what time the church opens, but I'm going to assume, just for the sake of argument, that it's early. Oh, and Garrett. I don't feel like Garrett's going to be awake yet. Also, this is Derek's house, and he's asleep. I already talked to her. She's an early riser. Farmers have to get up early, though. Like, Garrett, I've got your maggot juice. Boy, if I was going to wait for Garrett to wake up, I probably should have just, like, had a seat right here. Morning, romantically married couple. How are you? What time do we think he wakes up, though? 8? It could be 8. It could be 10. It could be 8:30, for all I know. Oh, she's awake. Don't forget to eat well today. Also, how did you get in here? Wait, kid. Okay, it's Laura. Yes, hi, Laura. I broke into your house this morning. And I don't have any moon clothes. Okay, so she's on to her. Here he is. Okay, I'm glad that I hung out for a little bit. Maggot remover. This is what you were talking about? Good. Well, that's luck to apply it. Let's go over there. I was gonna have me breakfast, but I guess you stopped by early. Well, they ate every last bit. They all absolutely loved it. You have your uses, don't you, Angel? The happier my sheep are, the better their wool will be. But that said, you've got to clean the hay feeder once in a week, Luck. All right. Okay, I got some free milk. Oh, but I specifically did not talk to Garrett, so I do want to have that oh, that wasn't his quest, apparently. That was just a random townsfolk quest. Okay. Well, I definitely want to get the tree. So, when in doubt, we're going to go get the tree. We'll go here. As Maxine says, the average person does not exist. Alright, let me grab this. But yeah, I 100% agree with that, and it seems like, again, this was something, apparently this, quote, controversy, unquote, came and went without me ever knowing about it. It's possible, now that I mention it, I have not yet mentioned this to my producer at all. It's possible that she knew all about it back in the time, but yeah, it's just, okay. Sorry, this is... Wolf, come back over here. Yeah, no, you wanted this fight. Just like different people are, like, into different things. Okay, so now we can go to Opalheart. And I actually... What else do I want to get from here, though? There's one more tree with a sweet sap, although it's sort of indicating to me that I already got it. Let's go find the other tree, and also maybe get this whack-a-mole. Just like people can be into different things, I guess some people can be like really bothered or annoyed by different things, but it's just, I think a good rule of thumb, when in doubt, stop and think, outside of the existence of this, is it worth getting upset about? Because there's a lot of things in life that are going to come and, like, affect your actual quality of life. And maybe focus on those things, and not the things that people do that don't actually... Asshole. Well, what am I calling him an asshole for? I'm the one trying to hit him to death with a hammer. Maxine, thank you very much for the resubscription. Yeah, getting very close to 2 years now. In 2 months, Maxine. What is that? That's, November, is it, I think. Thank you very, very much. Also, there's yet a third tree here. Yeah, whether or not I need the sap for the quest, like, the sap is going to be a good alchemical ingredient for other stuff, so... Meanwhile, Oliver is just digging away down there. Found a truffle for me. Okay, it's noon. I don't want to miss Opalheart. Let's give you some mushroom. And don't get me wrong, like I have in my life done that exact thing. I've made that same mistake of like people have nothing to do with me are really into something that I don't care as much about, and I would get like judgmental about it. And then you get a few years further into life and you're like, what difference does it make? Who cares? Like here's the thing. Here's the difference. If somebody's really into sports, like they really have a team that they care a lot about, I am not leaving this alone. Hold on. We're gonna have some... I just want like one apple juice. Let's imagine somebody who, like, they watch every game from a particular team, and they really care about them, and maybe they get into them so much that when they're watching the team, just to feel like more engaged with it, they are participating in fantasy sports and even painting their face when they're at home, maybe just with a couple friends, but they're like, oh, I really love this team. That's cool. Fine. Like what? That's perfectly fine. Where I would draw the line, and this is not something that I think is super common, but sometimes feels common in the wake of a particular, like championship or something, is when you see a bunch of sports fans go out into the world after like a big game and just light a bunch of stuff on fire and roll cars over. That is not all sports fans. That's not most sports fans. What it is not an appropriate way to be engaging with sports. You know, in other words, it doesn't besmirch all fans of sports that some idiots get real liquored up and go out and like basically cause a riot, win or lose on their team. Oh, hold on. Apparently there was another community quest that launched. Thank you for your help, Rainer. It turned out so well. I'm glad it worked fine. It's actually 3 months since it starts at 1. Good point. Oh, hello, Angel. Thank you for the other day. It was great. Well, I want to thank you too. Rainer was able to fix my grow box today. Are you interested in having one as well, Angel? Oh, you didn't know? It's a tool that helps you grow and harvest plants at home. Hence the name. There are those near the big cauldron at your place, aren't there? Angel's just like, huh? Oh yeah, those things. Yes, I do in fact see them. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. The old chemist probably used them too. Though yours might be a little different from mine, but they should work the same. Just come to my post and I'll fix yours right away. Well, I'm here right now. Probably wants to charge me, although it's a good idea. Okay, why not? I'm gonna give him a gift. I feel like being good with the local blacksmith or carpenter is a good idea. Nope, I wanted to do this. Shop. Oh, well, I mean, I actually would probably pay for this. If I had the cash, I'd probably do this right now. Post drop box upgrade 1. Not yet. Grow box repair, $3,200. Sure, let me just reach into my pocket here. Okay. Yeah, someday I'd love to, like, really decorate up the house, but right now I'm saving up for things like a grow box upgrade. The grow box, I would assume, allows you to, like, choose a plant that's just going to grow there on its own. All right, we're going to do this in order. Let me talk to her. Yeah, she's way too high for a gift. And then Opal Heart. Here's all the gold I have. You have all the materials we need. Great, let's start fixing things up right away. Hello to Grumpy. Another instance, says Maxine, of Twitch can't count. I have not been subscribed for 22 months. The 22nd month has just started. Currently on a 22-month streak. I guess, I mean, I can see that. So, like, if this is that month, then October would be the 23rd and November would be the 24th, right? So November would be the 2-year anniversary. Hey, so you ready? I've got this. Good job, Runehart. With this, we'll be able to create much better stuff, just like I promised. Come and see me anytime you need an upgrade. I'll be sure to charge you an average market price, with absolutely no discount for being responsible for our upgrades. Okay, this is awesome. So, I cannot afford everything, but I can afford something. We're definitely going to go with axe or hammer. And since I consistently have less wood than stone, let's go with the axe for now. Also, the axe is a little bit less expensive in the wood department. Yeah. That'll allow us to get more wood more quickly. And then I need cash. So the next thing we need is money, because I've got the other stuff that we need. It's not that we're going to stop getting wood and stone, but then we want to get the hammer, and to get the hammer, I need cash. So, we can make money by working at jobs, but we can also make money by mixing extra potions. What's my best return on, like, cash? Okay. 140, 150, 220. Okay, now we're getting up there. 225. And then I can't do the rest of this stuff. Okay, so what do I need to make 225 bucks? It's actually kind of expensive in terms of components, but let's see what we can do. So if we put this right here, then I just need an L hook like this. I won't be able to make very many of these, but that's okay. Do I have an L hook lying on its side? Not... Oh, yes, I do. I was looking for the up and down one, but that works too. Then we can put in some silver and some... Actually, if I do this, then I can just put in... Yeah, 1 and 1. Yeah, I may not be able to do very many of these, but let's see what else I can make. This is why... Oh, wait, that is perfect. This is why we go out and get more ingredients than I actually need every day, because we get to do stuff like this. Well, we could put that in there, I guess, briefly. Although this does... No, that leaves me open. I have to get a lot more stuff. So let's do this. That works pretty well. And then we just need something that I can do a couple 1 dots. Yeah. No! Nope. No, sorry, I can't do this. Okay. So that right there, what's that? 225 times 2? That feels pretty good. All right, can I get a third one out of here? I mean, maybe. We could start there. And if I had another, like, up and down L hook... But not quite that one is the trouble. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Yeah. And then... What's my longest up and down one? Well, we could do this one here. And then this one here. This might be my best recipe so far. That really locked together well. I would actually save this recipe, I think, if I could. Because that mostly used stuff that I could do very easily. Does anybody remember what the recipe was? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. That one right there. And then we did this one here. And this one here. And then I only needed a left and right. This actually, no, this one's better than the last recipe that I made. Add to recipe. Yeah. So, can I just press X again? I can. Look at this. Okay, screw it. Let's do 4. Bam! We're gonna have cash rolling out of our ears tomorrow. Let's go put all of these into the post box. And I've got 2 left over. That's okay. So let me just make sure. Yeah. So whatever 225 is times 6, we're going to have lots of cash tomorrow. So what I need now is more silver, because that's now the material that I'm the lowest on. Silver mostly comes from the stones in this area. The regular stones. Oh, and sorry. I don't have any stamina. It is 1500. I'm going to say that I do have time to stamina up, because we want to... We found sort of our cash product right now. God damn. Really? Closed on Thursdays. You guys, every single day this week, I have managed to go to the thing that is closed on that specific day. Let's go to the church. We'll see if Sister Swarcelia is there. And otherwise, this might be a short day for us. Oh, we're going to give her a gift. Yeah. Get a little bit of a boost there. I don't know why I suddenly thought of this, but do you guys remember how Mia would always welcome people in Graveyard Keeper to, like, welcome to the to the Sermon of Mia, the Church of Mia? I also remember how like freaked out she got the first time that she was like in the church and wasn't allowed to leave. Oh, hi. Are you here to enjoy the view? I used to spend a lot of time watching the boats pass by. I wonder what I'd find if I crossed the ocean. Beautiful flowers like the ones in my book? If only Papa would let me wander around Moonbury. I could plant so many kinds of flowers around the town. Anyway, I should get home. Don't stare too long at the ocean. Okay, that is some good remote digging abilities there, Oliver. Good work. Okay. Well, we didn't see Leano or Otmar today. Hey, Russo. All right. I knew that kid hung out at the beach. I didn't know what day. Oh, there he is. I want to acknowledge right now that I do understand that if I upgraded the kitchen, I could probably do some cooking of my own and then have some extra, like, stamina upgrades that I could do. But usually there's so many things that I want to do in the day, like level up the friendships and stuff, that when my stamina bar runs out, like today's a good example, I just don't feel as much of a need to head out there and do it. Now, we might yet go there. Oh, hold on. Lady. Nova? Hannah. Okay, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I already talked to her. So, let's... Yeah, I'm gonna say let's go back here. And I'll just have a snack out of my pack. Alright, we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna have this meat stew. That was way less filling than I thought it was gonna be. How about a milkshake? Okay, well, that's enough to get some stuff. And just double check that we do get some silver out of that. No? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we do get silver out of some of these, and that will empower me to make more money tomorrow. No. This wolf is all about picking fights up until he gets hit back, at which point he sort of backs off. Come down here. Thank God you can't hit Oliver with the axe. Perfect. And yeah, that axe is definitely hitting a lot harder than it was. I don't think that I have enough. We'll try it. Okay, we did. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's all the stamina that I feel that I have for today. So, what we'll do is probably a little bit of fishing. I think there's 100% chance that there's going to be a progression blocker at some point that it might not be main story, but we're going to want to make sure that we have our fishing leveled up. Also, this week, this is just a random thing that I didn't know. I did not realize that Werewolf by Night, which is the Disney Plus Marvel movie, is a different movie than Werewolves Within. Did those two movies come out, like, basically at the same time, or did I make this up? Because It's not that I sat there and thought that these two different names reference the same movie. What it was is I just never realized there were two separate films about werewolves that came out borderline at the same time. Also, is it just me, or do you guys ever look at, like, the way that the Marvel Cinematic Universe handles its continuity? Do you guys ever see an actor that's in, like, one of their projects in, like, a little bit part, and then you're like, oh, well, that's kind of disappointing, because I would have wanted to see more of that actor. For example, Laura Donnelly plays in Werewolf by Night, and it's not that she can't ever come back in it, like, in that same role, but it seems a little bit consigned to, like, a really minor did you also know role in the MCU, as opposed to, like, an actor of her quality. Like, I would have been fine with her in a variety of different roles. Like I've been enjoying what Julia Louis-Dreyfus has been bringing to the MCU when she's been in various projects. That specific role could have just as easily gone to Laura Donnelly, and she could have knocked it out of the park. She's a very good actor, and it's a little bit of a bummer to me to see her, like, oh, I guess that's the role that she's going to be in the MCU. There was one other example I was... Oh, yeah, like, Lake Bell is in the MCU, like, right at the beginning of Wakanda Forever. I don't see a lot of future for that character, unfortunately, and that's disappointing. Like, I've seen Lake Bell in 1,000 things for years. She would have been great as a more mainstream role. And it's not that every face that you recognize, every name that you know, has to have a major role, but it is still a little bit surprising, like, oh, wow, that's Lake Bell. Oh. Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that. I never talked about Wakanda Forever, mostly because I don't have a lot to say about it. I don't have a lot to say about Wakanda Forever that isn't then mostly focused on Letitia. Is it Letitia Wright? Am I thinking of the actor's name correctly? Just, it is, I think, very unfortunate that someone like Letitia Wright has an opportunity to do something historic, and very much like what's-her-face from The Mandalorian. I swear to God, I'm having trouble even remembering her name these days. Very much like what's-her-face from The Mandalorian, somehow manages to make it all about herself and her own interesting ideas about the world. And I don't know that I want to go into it because, I don't know if that's an argument that I'm prepared to have this morning, but Letitia Wright carries some interesting views on the world. Wow, this is the sickest person that we've had so far. Yes. Right eye, upper arm, right palm. All right. We have not previously had anybody that was this sick. I hope she doesn't need a lot of silver, because I can't help her out today. I don't know how to close out this topic without saying something pretty specific. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say something very specific about the main plotline of Wakanda Forever. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to say something. When you see me unpause the game, I will be finished with spoilers. But I do kind of want to address this. So we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And that's all I have to say about that. We are now off the spoiler train and back into the world of diagnosing Cassandra as we work out what is wrong with her right eye. I do hope, and this is a hope, that work is starting to calm down a little bit. It has been an absolutely wild last half of August and into September. And not just for me, like my producer, my friend HW, it's been a very unsettled time. And my hope is that that is starting to wane a little bit. Mostly in terms of fewer new disruptive projects are getting proposed, and we're being given at least a space to try to catch up on some of the projects that have been pitched already. I know that seems like a low bar, but yeah, trust me, when you are in meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting about like, hey, here's this like brand new thing that I want to do. Hold on, and none of these guys need the neutralizing balm or whatever that I made yesterday, right? No, and no. Okay. So let's go get 2 neutralizing balms and a twirl solution. I don't know if they picked up the mail yet because it actually happened in the afternoon, and they did. So yeah, let's go ahead and put those in there. And now we're gonna do 2 of these. I'd really like an up and down if I could find one. No. This. Yeah, that's perfect. And now there are probably people that got really good at this game really quickly by memorizing. Well, I'll use some silver here. Why not? By memorizing the different shapes. And I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay. Actually, I need 1 more of those, so... And then... Did I have a different one, or was it just that one? I feel like every item, except for the 1 dot, I feel like every item has its own shape. I just didn't know if I had another one that was that up and down. No. Okay, so we're gonna need some more of those pink flowers. I'm gonna save that recipe because those 3 pieces, it's hard to know how I would ever get better than that. Okay, and there was one at least other thing, wasn't there? Yeah, the twirl solution. I don't know why, what are we collecting the rainbow flowers for, if not for this? Because we can do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then we only need the corner one, which is right there. I mean, those materials are very common. I will save that as a recipe if I can, and I cannot. So we will say okay. And then we're going to go we're going to go heal all of her maladies, and then go get some more rainbow blossoms. Yeah, they're coming in with more complicated things now. If this person's coming in with like three things. 2 of them were the same symptom, but still. Okay. Now, I don't... Oh, look at how much money I have now. You guys, I might have enough to do the tool upgrade. So, I have a good axe. Let's focus first. Let's use our axe so that we're not wearing down the stamina as much, because I think I legitimately might be able to do the hammer upgrade. You get the good trees. The trees with the other sap that I don't have as much of. And the rainbow blossoms. We'll go get those as well. That wasn't the pink flower, though, was it? Oh, no, the pink flowers are down here. Yeah, I basically used... Ow. Hey, I got a better axe. Yeah, we've used these pink flowers in a couple recent recipes. I want to make sure that we have enough of them. I've mentioned a couple recent streams that Ronin got me back into, like, Game Boy Advance level Pokemon. And I'll say this, I had underestimated the degree to which they, the more recent games have removed a lot of the grind from those old games. Because there are points where it's just like, oh yeah, you need to just farm wild Pokemon to level up your team. Like 6, 7, 8 levels in order to progress properly. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and then that other pink flower, and then we're gonna go see... Again, I don't know what days the Hearts and Sparks are open, but we'll see what we can get. Okay, let's go here. I am very glad, actually, for the teleport option. The fact that it doesn't take time off the clock makes a huge difference. If it took time, I'd probably walk more often just so that I could encounter people as I went. No, we are all caught up on our news. I think right now it's just about working up friendships and closed on Fridays. You guys, every day, every single day, I've managed to go to the place that is not open. That's fine. What we'll do is, let's go get the rainbow sprouts. This does mean then that I do want to play tomorrow because I want to make sure that we get the upgrades when they're available. If I wait a week, I will forget, I think. Right, so we've got those. Let's get whatever these are. I don't know that I've used a lot of them, but I haven't gone up here to harvest these during this episode, and anytime I do that, it makes me nervous that I'm secretly running low. Okay, so we've gotten some basil. I kind of do want to go get those corpse flowers if I can. Also, in my adventures in Pokemon Sapphire, again, this is original Sapphire, not Omega Sapphire, or Omega Ruby, whatever it was called. I tried as, I picked up Mudkip as the starter Pokemon, that's the water type. That game is much harder, starting with a water type, I feel. Because there's just a lot of the Pokemon that you encounter at the beginning are all resistant to water damage. So you're much more reliant on the other Pokemons that you can find. And none of them are too good against water types either. There's lots of water, plant, and like bug Pokemon at the beginning of that game. And if you have a fire type, oh, sorry, I don't know if there's a lot of water type Pokemon that you're fighting. There's a couple, but there's like nobody that Mudkip is really good against, except for like a couple stone Pokemon. So that leaves you much more reliant on the others. Whereas if you take a fire Pokemon, you're really good against the bug types, the plant types, and some of the others that you find. We're gonna give Oliver a snack. And then some pets. Hi, I'm really trying to talk to you. There we go. Okay, so so Hearts and Sparks is closed. That's the thing that I would most want to do. I don't want to spend a lot of money on other stuff. So I'd say let's take today to get more materials. So I'm going to stop. We're going to go to the bathhouse. We'll talk to the people there. We'll get all juice back up. And then we're going to make a pass. We're going to get more mushrooms. We're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. Is that Victor wearing the skull on his head? Do we need to hang out with him? I also appreciate that Meyer does not take out his monocle to get into the bath. You never know what you might want to squint at. All right, we will talk to Alo since we're here. And since I'm thinking about it, let's also see if, you know, the farmer people, Garrett, might be available. We do have a gift. Yeah, no, we've got people that are lower than Russo. Wow. Nobody's here at all. Okay. I feel like I haven't talked to Zhao all game, and I know that's not true. We did talk to him, like, during one of the first days that I played today, but very little interaction with Zhao today. Oh. I don't get to see Kips all that often. Yeah, we're reaching a point where some of these guys, it's going to be similar to before, where I think that we hit the next level of friendship with a bunch of people all in short succession. No. No, she's not here. The church is open, though. We could make some extra money. I've never worked here. Grind grapes. Let's do it. I've never done the grind grapes. This specific minigame can be played while you're doing part-time work at the church. The objective of the minigame is to grind as many grapes as you can in the time given. You'll grind more grapes if you can control the speed of the grinder. I don't know what that means. I don't know how I was controlling the speed of the grinder. I was just hammering A, but I got 125 bucks. I can make money a lot more efficiently by making potions, I'll tell you that. Okay, so Celia's not here. Victor's here. I'm not going to give Victor a gift right now. There's better sources for that. No one's here. Okay, well, I spent 2 hours at the bathhouse specifically so that I could go in here and get some more stuff. So let's go do it. I'm going to risk not taking those little guys down, because I'm going to save my stamina to get more materials. Most of them killing these guys in the hopes of getting their jelly. Oops. Yeah. That sticky jelly, I use a lot of that in recipes. So we'd go get the lavender. I already got most of the pink flowers. Oh, yeah. Let's go up here and we'll get the snowberries and stuff. I think I surely have enough cash now to do the upgrade. I might run out of time before I run out of stamina. Now, this guy's going to take several hits to get stunned and rolled over. Come on. Yeah, no, you guys... I liked it better when they were standing right on top of each other. Bug legs also, they come into play a lot in the various formulas. So I'm glad to have those. Let's grab whatever this is. I think this is a food item. Yeah, that's a potato. Okay, silver. Oliver can dig this up. Truffle or worm? Probably truffle, yeah. It is 2,300, so especially the silver. Because however much money I need to get the hammer upgrade, we're going to need a similar amount to get the sickle upgrade, and that's where we get all the other stuff that we need. So, any of this stuff that we can pull... I'm trying to avoid that wolf for right now. Although, I suppose the wolf is a fine target when it's midnight. Alright, and I actually think I'm going to run out of stamina before that's done. Oh, we just made it. Perfect. So it's just after midnight. So here's our plan for tomorrow. Go to the Hearts and Sparks and get, hold on. I will talk to you. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already talked to her. This is one of the longest periods that I've gone without passing out. So we do have a little bit of time before the Hearts and Sparks open. This will probably be the last day that we do for this episode. Let's think. I mean, probably going up and making use of our axe until Hearts and Sparks opens up, which I assume is 8. I've made that mistake before. Mostly focus on axe work since we'll get so much more. My thought is we get all the trees that we can right now, upgrade the hammer, then come back and get the hammer stuff. I do want to get some of these pink flowers while I'm here. It also, I didn't really like key in on this at first, but when we upgraded from level 1 to level 2 tool, that was where it seemed to move to, like, now instead of just doing a single swipe, you can do a double swipe. And now that I've upgraded the axe to level 3, we sort of get like a triple swipe. 1, 2, 3, you'll notice. I definitely could not do that before. So not only does it hit harder, it also hits a little bit faster, which is appreciated. Right. Slowly remembering that those guys burst when killed. The other thing that came up recently is Brian had stopped by Mia's stream and noted that he had picked up Baldur's Gate 3 but was having a lot of difficulty with it because he's never played Dungeons & Dragons before. I would think that Baldur's Gate 3, from the very little amount that I've seen about it, should be fairly approachable to somebody who doesn't want to sit down and read rules to start getting into it, because it sort of like just does a lot of that stuff automatically. But I might try to do like a tutorial stream if Brian would be up for it, just to maybe show some of the mechanics and some of the controls. I don't know much about Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played beyond like that very, very quick tutorial at the beginning, but it does seem like it would be sad if somebody wanted to engage with a story of that quality and depth, at least as has been described to me, but found like just mechanically like, I don't know how to play this. That's sort of what I hit with. See, now I have a bad feeling because Runeheart is outside the place here. What time does your place open, Runeheart? Open at 10. Okay, so we've got about 30 minutes. It'll give us a quick time to maybe chat some folks up. This is Nova, is that right? I am paying attention to whoever we're going to be lowest on friendship with. Because people really like hanging out in the park on Saturdays. Nope. Oh, yeah, let's give a gift to Zeke. He's the lowest of everybody we've talked to so far today. Okay, now it's 10. So I like our odds of getting a tool upgrade. Nope. Chomp. Perfect. 1 steel hammer, please. Now, the last thing would be the steel sickle. I've got all the materials, but I need about $1,000. So, the best way for us to get that is to go get a bunch more silver. And we're gonna go see what we can do. So, I feel like we got probably a lot of the stones up here already. Let's look here, because I want to say that the stones leading up to the area may also have had some... I'll take some copper. Copper has its values in various medicines that we make. Oh, Cara Luna had somebody come by his chat, I think just yesterday, and was talking about a game called Infraspace, which was characterized as being city skylines like on an alien planet, and also you're like building a factory. So I took a look at the reviews on Twitch. It just launched. It just hit, not Twitch, Steam. It just launched. It's currently on sale. The release reviews are mixed, with a lot of people reporting, well, I've encountered various bugs, but the game has been patched multiple times even since being released, which was like a day, 2 days ago. So it feels like the developer is very much on the task of trying to improve the experience for everybody, which to me speaks really well. I've said in the past, you can have a game that comes out and is absolutely perfect. That's certainly the goal. We'd like to see that. However, if you release a game that's not perfect, how long does it take to fix the problems? And right now, the creators of Infraspace seem to be highly dedicated to fixing whatever's wrong. No, is saying to let the game cook a little bit. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking about, but city skylines with like a greater emphasis on like you're developing the infrastructure to build like a big factory. And set in space, like that seems pretty much like exactly up my alley. So I have to confess, it is a very tempting product. No! Let's feed Oliver. And, like, here's the thing. I remember people saying the same thing about Icarus. that sort of like survival crafting game that's set on an alien world. Like, oh, well, this developer has done... They've released things and then like not followed through in them. Whatever you might have to say about Icarus, no one is going to be able to make the case that the developers have not been working hard on that game. They have released weekly patches every single week for like the 2 years that game's been available. Every week, I think. I can only use water and earth stuff here. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to do that. What I am ready to do... Let's see if we can get some more money. Okay. What was I making before? My 225 guy. It was this, wasn't it? Alacrity concoction? Recipe. Yeah, look, I can make 5. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get those into the post box before they come and pick it up. I think they might come at 1,300. I might have screwed that up. It's either 1,500 or 1,700. They come at a weird time. It's not first thing in the morning. But we do have that in, so that'll be some cash. Now the question is... Well, I feel like I want to go get more stuff. Or I could work. I could work. Because what we need is money. So let's work at the... Let's work at the, you know where I've never worked? The town hall. Let's see if we can do work at the town hall. It's in the post office specifically. Then maybe we'll work at the church, and then maybe we'll work at the police station. Because I feel like the police station's open a little bit later. I would give her a gift if I had one. I never see Marielle. Yorn! Yorn, come back. As Noah says, Cyberpunk is also a good example. Yeah, Cyberpunk is celebrated now. Like, people are hugely up on that game. Am I misremembering? Can't you work here? Oh, right here. Yes. This specific minigame can be played while you're doing part-time work at the post office. The objective of the minigame is to pack as many goods as you can. If you make a mistake when packing a box, you'll have to repeat the process. Oops. Down, up, and... Alright, 125 bucks. I'll take it. Actually, you guys, what does it cost? Hold on, do I have enough right now? Look at this. So they want 3 mushrooms to the delivery box. I can provide that. Then they want 4 silver nuggets. I just spent all my silver nuggets, and... Except I will also get an apple juice if I do that. Let's take the quest. Timber fruits. I may or may not have enough, but look how much that's worth, though. 850 gold. Washed up rubbish. A volunteer to clean it up. Sure, I'll go do that for 300 bucks. 6 white meat. I kind of doubt that I have 6 white meat, but I'll take that one. And then the 6 pink meat I definitely have, because I haven't been using pink meat for anything. Yeah, this should be a good amount of cash. No. Yes. Wow, I have exactly 9 timber fruits. If I didn't have enough money before, I definitely have it now. Also, I had exactly 6 white meats. Okay. I am gonna stop by the Hearts and Sparks, because I am flush with cash, and I don't think they're gonna be open for business. Oh, well, no one's here, but... Shit, I kind of want to do that. But, no, let's get the Steel Sickle. Wow, this was a great episode for equipment upgrades. So if I did want to do, look at this. No, I was so excited for 1 second because I looked at this. So I do need about 200 more bucks and then 750 wood total. But we'll do Cauldron Upgrade 2 next. Just not today. That's exactly what I would have wanted to accomplish for this episode. That's great. That means when we come back for our next episode, we will have... No! Shit! No! Get up! Lady, I want to talk to you. Okay. Now we can go... Let's talk to you. I haven't spent any time with the cops in this episode at all. Talked with Osmond for like a minute. Alright. Oh, when did I talk to... Oh, that's right, she was at the park. I was gonna say, when did I talk to Martha this morning? Talked with her. We'll talk to the lady at the arcade. Of all the people that we might get up to the next level with her first, she lives in a basement all of the time. Like I've never seen her. That's not true. We saw like in a cutscene that she was around town. I definitely talked with Yorn today. Oh, we did not talk with Leano though. Don't remember if I talked with Zhao. Is there anything else that we would want to do? I guess we could fish. Oh, let's go do the beach cleaning. It didn't even occur to me that that'd be available today, but yeah. Washed up rubbish. Look at this. I'm so good at sweeping the beach. And they mail you the cash right on the spot. Wow, you guys, I think I might have talked to everybody in town today. No, I didn't talk to Victor or Sister Sorcelia. Okay, yeah, we're going to close out the day with a little bit of fishing. I think as early as the next day, we're going to be able to do the Cauldron upgrade. Because I'm going to have more cash coming in pretty quickly. And with the new tools, the wood that I don't have, we're going to get that real quick. Yeah, I guess, so Digital Foundry, speaking of Cyberpunk, Digital Foundry has put up some videos of... Like a technical analysis of the technical updates, the graphical and engine updates that have been added into the expansion pack for Cyberpunk 2077. I have not looked at them very much. One of the things that I'll be the most curious about is this. It's like DLSS... Oliver, what are you yelling about? DLSS 3.5, which is... So... DLSS means a couple different things depending on your generation of card. For example, if you have a 4000 series, then you can make use of what's called frame generation, and this in many cases will double the frame rate that you're getting on some higher end games, and the video card that I have in this system here does not support that, so that's always a little bit disappointing that it's locked off. There haven't been any games that have like, oh man, there's no way for me to play this right now, but you can see it moving in that direction. Hi, I guess he just didn't feel like he had to move at all. However, DLSS 3.5 reportedly has something that can be used on all generations of RTX cards, dating back to like the 2000 series, the 3000 that we have, and then the 4000, where it's sort of like a form of ray tracing for... Sorry, a form of like DLSS enhancement for ray tracing, path tracing specifically. So the higher end settings this will be more efficient at processing them and use some AI determinations to offload what had previously been very, very GPU intensive and do them more efficiently. I had sort of thought I might wait on Cyberpunk until, like, getting the next generation of cards, which, by the way, I don't think will be a 4080 or 4090. I usually skip every other generation, so we'd probably want to go from the current 3080 to whatever then follows the 4000 series. However, if this patch and upgrade, the driver upgrade that is being done for Cyberpunk, performs as expected, maybe we'll get to Cyberpunk a little bit sooner. Okay, that has raised my fishing level ever so slightly. It's doing a little bit every day. Did we talk to Captain Dan today? I honestly don't know. We did. We actually had already talked to him. Look at that. Yeah, I want to say that this whole day, probably Victor. I don't think I saw Russo. I could be wrong. Okay, and we're going to go to bed, and that will have been today's episode of Potion Permit. And like we tend to do, we're going to leave it on the same note that we started on, with somebody waiting for medical attention, and they will have to wait probably about, stretch 1 week. I said before, Potion Permit might at some point sort of transition over to be a Monday evening day game, just because it is so chill and relaxing that it seems like a great way to wind down after a very busy Monday. But we'll see. So far, I'm still enjoying it very much as being our early morning Sunday stream. It is conceivable we'll be back a little bit later today, and if so, I would like that to be our next Horizon Forbidden West stream, because it's been much too long since I played that. I'd like to continue to make steady progress and also just really enjoy the game. But we will see what's available, and until then, I think we're going to go raid over to Salamander. Until then, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for Potion Permit, and we will see you again a little bit later. Until then, I hope you have a great day.